What is up, guys? Good evening, and we are back with another watch along. We have a West London derby up ahead. We have Chelsea taking on Fulham, and hopefully, a good game today. Chelsea need a win. Let's not beat around the bush. Chelsea need a win. Fulham's already above them. There's less stress on them, which is a very odd thing to say, but very true at the same time. So we're going to see what Chelsea's response is going to be. Good morning. It's 12:30 a.m. Actually, a very good point. It is indeed 12:30, isn't it? Good point. Bang by Armando Bro, another player in. What's up, Jayesh? Good evening. Thank you all for joining me as always on a random day at a random time to watch some football. Always fun. So we'll do the lineup, shall we? For the home side, which is Fulham, by the way, if anyone's wondering. It is, excuse me, hold on a minute. Bernd Leno, Tim Ream, Timothy Castagne, Issa Diop, Anthony Robinson. Midfielders Harrison Reed, Andres Pereira, João Palhinha. Forwards are Raul Jimenez, Harry Wilson, and Willian. For Chelsea, we have Bobby Sanchez in goal, Axel Disasi, Marc Cucurella, Thiago Silva, and Levi Colwill at the back. We have Enzo Fernandez, Mikhailo Mudryk, Cole Palmer, Conor Gallagher, and Moises Caicedo in the middle. And we have the return of the Albanian, Armando Broja. I think Andros Townsend is commentating this game, which is very interesting. Always entertaining to see Chelsea suffer. Oh boy. Sorry, Chelsea fans. I have a feeling today you guys are dropping points again. Yeah, I also actually have a feeling that's going to happen. Pochettino, Ten Hag will get sacked first. Probably Pochettino, the way Bowley spends money. Bang, bang. The moment the Glazers sack Ten Hag, they become the focal point of the anger again. They don't want that. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you they don't want that. And we're off. Oh, where's my thing? Oh, here we go. We are off. Okay. Don't really need this, but how to ruin your midnight? Do nothing. Watch Chelsea at 12:30. Well, it's not going to ruin my midnight, dude. I don't think it's going to, at least. And tomorrow we got to play Galatasaray anyway, so I'm warming up for the midnight streams. Bang bang Carlo. I don't think so, dude. I don't think Ten Hag will get sacked. I don't think so because, like I said, almost a chance there. Chelsea are looking shaky as usual. Mikhailo Mudryk putting on the Jets. Ooh, lovely tackle by Issa Diop. I don't know how Mudryk's head doesn't move, man. It's insane. Yeah, Ten Hag won't get sacked, dude. The Glazers will be the focal point of this. Then they don't want that. Trust me. Galatasaray versus Man U. Best of luck for tomorrow. Thank you so much, Sanjeev. We're going to need it. It's a absolute. Oh, Armando Broja. Oh my God! What did he do? Armando Broja does all the hard work. Just, oh my God. And I thought Havertz was bad. Man, he does all the hard work. Could mean watching Chelsea attack is like watching three Rashfords while shooting. How dare you do that? Rashford still has more goals than their front line. Behave yourself, man. There's only so much United banter I'm willing to take when you're talking about Chelsea. Oh my God, what was that? Why are you trying to side-foot it in an open goal with no goalkeeper to stop it with his hands? He's showing his inexperience, unfortunately. Oh my God, can you imagine what confidence that would have been? Look, I told you. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Rashford would miss a goal with no keeper in it, dude. At least he would have got it on target. Maybe you could say he might not score, but I mean, whatever that was, that was. I have to be honest. I actually didn't expect that from him. Look, I told you swap saying 0.011% chance for Carlo Ancelotti sack despite not getting number 9 and other players. Yeah, well, bang bang in defense in other people's defense, you all could have bought another number 9. A certain person just wasn't willing to buy some other number 9, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna get sacked anyway, man. I mean, listen, you're gonna have to perform really. Oh, what's happening today? Chelsea have woken up. Enzo Fernandez almost. Oh my god, that was a good threaded pass. Was that Gallagher? Gallagher threaded a nice one through Enzo, but Enzo was running so fast he lost control over the ball. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that was a good one. That was a good one. Willian playing against his old team, which he's won a lot in the. Ooh, Caicedo, that looked like a bad tackle, but we gotta take a look again. Andres Pereira. New player, same Chelsea. I don't know, man. In fairness to Armando Broja, dude, he's not played a lot of games this year and last year, dude. To be fair to him, you know, he's really not. So it's harsh. He should have at least got it on target for sure. There's no excuse, but damn, that he did all the hard work too, man. He sold the goalkeeper Leno, everything. That's unfortunate. Hello, Rajat. Good evening or good morning, depending on where. Oh, well, it's good. I guess it is good evening for you. Carlos leaving after the season anyway. Why would he get sacked? That's true. That is true. Can't believe he's going to coach Brazil, man. Do you think that that's still going to happen? I just can't see it happening. Terrible cross there by Fulham. Fulham's looking a little shaky, man. They didn't expect all this work they were going to get in the first 4 minutes by Chelsea. Chelsea will lose this game also, trust me, Nathan. Bang bang, honestly, Fulham's a decent team, dude. And now that Palhinha's back, there is a possibility. But I have to say, I'm a little surprised at how Chelsea started, man. Broa looked good. I mean, the movements he did were good, but I don't know, he just got a little too giddy. Not even 2 minutes happened and it ruined your mood. Man United really need Inacio, though. Though, do we need two left foot centre backs when we have Licha? Well, I mean, considering we might only see Lissandro at the new year, I don't know how this defensive line is going to go injury free, dude. November and December, the worst fixture runs for us. We don't get the usual break other leagues get. In fact, we play more games. Cole Palmer winning the foul there. 2-1. Chelsea are going to get dominated by Palhinha. Okay. Carlo Ancelotti as an international coach. That's weird. That's a weird thing to say. It's a weird thing. I don't know why I feel weird about that. Good holding off by Jimenez. United should get Antonio Silva in the next window. I mean, I don't know. Oh, that's another foul by Caicedo and Pereira. It's going to be. Oh, I have a feeling Caicedo is going to get a yellow soon. I don't know, man. When it comes to centre backs, what we're doing, I don't know. Now we have Lindelof, Maguire, Evans, and Varane. I don't think we are going to extend Johnny Evans' contract for more than a year. And if we do actually end up selling Maguire this coming year, then we're going to have three centre backs. I assume we're not going to use Fish or Bennett, or Fish or Bennett will be our fifth choice. So I think we will actually end up getting a centre back, or we should be getting a centre back, I should say. Yeah, it's possible Antonio Silva will come in. I mean, someone will come in, possibly. Chelsea always plays good in starting some minutes. Then after that, the players show their true colors. And this Modric is just, he's such a raw player. Just kicked the ball out himself. He's such a raw player, man. He has the most ridiculous looking hairstyle I've seen in my life. He has like a middle patch here where he's shaved his head off so it doesn't grow. Join the middle line. It's a very interesting haircut. Very interesting. Whatever gel he uses, I would love to know. Or whatever his hair products are. Man United won't get him. Would have got Boateng then Evans. Chelsea only got one goal for this month, yeah. It's a cup goal too. They did a hairstyle, yeah, with extreme amounts of glue. Can you imagine, dude? Chelsea have gone an entire month without scoring. They've not even had the toughest fixtures, and they still haven't scored. Anthony Robinson skins Palmer. Doesn't take the foul though, runs around him and retrieves the ball himself. Here we go. Harry Wilson. Go. Passing it around the back. Oh, got lucky there. Cole will almost pick the pocket. What's your favorite Bollywood movie? I don't watch a lot of Bollywood, dude. I don't know why. I never got into it. I actually know why, but you might not believe the reason. I don't like movies with songs in it, dude. It's something really annoys me. I remember watching the old 90s movies, like when we used to take the bus to travel, but interstate buses, like overnight sleeper buses. Modric sends it into the stands. I used to actually get into it. Oh my god, dude, look at that middle part of his hair. He actually shaves it down so it becomes level. God, it's such a weird hairstyle. Anyway, this front part shaved off. It's almost like his hair can't grow, so shaves it short. Anyway, as I was saying, I used to like watch it while going between Bombay to Goa, wherever to wherever. And then what happened was I used to like actually not mind it because we don't like in Goa we don't speak Hindi and all, so like I used to just watch it and have fun like I was a kid. And then suddenly, I'm into the movie, and then suddenly songs and dance happened. And I'm like, oh, I hate it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Um, yeah. You know what I did like though? I'll tell you what I did. I'll tell you what I did actually like since you asked. It is a Bollywood movie. Probably not a typical Bollywood movie, but it is one. Forgot the name of it. It had Nawazuddin Siddiqui in it and the late Irfan Khan. Give me a second. It was on Netflix. I watched it. Watched it with somebody. It was a recommendation. Give me a second. I'll tell you the name. I found it interesting. It's quite a slow burn though, so um, I wouldn't recommend it if you like a fancy movie, but or a fast-paced movie. But I actually quite enjoyed it. Give me a second. I'll just tell you what it was. Not Gangs of Wasseypur. No, 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 no. Give me a second. I'll just have a little check. Apparently, he has gotten divorced this year. Nawazuddin Siddiqui. I don't know how these guys end up getting. Never mind. That's a different discussion. FC24 live stream. No, I don't have the stuff for that. Rajat, believe it or not, you weren't the first person who asked. But sometime in the future for sure. And I could do other game streams too, man. It depends. If people are willing to watch and hang out, I'm willing to do other streams as well. I don't have to just play football. Also, I'm at this point of time, I'm really grinding the game and it's making me feel a little overwhelmed. Give me a second, guys. Delhi crime, maybe. No, no, I'm gonna tell you. Don't worry. I'm looking for it at the moment. Mudrik's idol is Vinny Jr. Do you know how is that even possible? Like, isn't he like 2 years older than him? That's insane. Garnacho is better than Mudrik. Yeah, uh, I'm pretty sure we all can agree on that one. Where's it? Where's it? Where's it? Where's it? Can't I find it? Hold on a minute. Maybe I said the wrong name. Irfan Khan was in it though. Maybe it wasn't Munawar Siddiqui. Nawazuddin Siddiqui. Give me a second. Terrible streaming I'm doing at the moment, but I will get back to everything. Irfan Khan. Hold on. Tell me some good series or movies in Netflix. Last Kingdom, I love. I love The Last Kingdom. If you enjoy a movie, yeah, I enjoyed it personally. All right, where's it? Filmography. Come on. My God. Oh, I think this is it. So, oh, it was Nawazuddin. Why didn't I find it? It's called The Lunchbox, guys. Sarthak Heli. Hello, Sarthak. It's called The Lunchbox, guys, on Netflix. I enjoyed it. It's a very slow burn, though. I don't know if people will. It also got shown in Cannes Film Festival. So there you go. Found it finally. Took me a while for some reason. That show's incredible. Wednesday, I haven't watched it yet. Oh, what else? What else? Hello, Sarthak. You should watch Wednesday season. Not watched that yet. According to recent rumors, Javi Alonso is number one candidate to replace Carlo Ancelotti as Real Madrid manager. Yeah, it's either him or Raul, right? That's what I've heard. I make sure it's a Queen's Gambit, absolute masterpiece. Yeah, it's a movie. It's a show on chess, right? Something I haven't watched either. That that's a award-winning movie. The Lunchbox. Yeah, yeah. I like that movie, man. Again, very slow paced, but I enjoyed it. And I really don't watch Hindi movies. I don't know, man. It's some of it is very off-putting for me. I'm not going to. I actually don't watch movies in general. Hollywood, Bollywood, it doesn't really matter. But these ones with the songs in it where they just out of nowhere start singing, that's very irritating to me. It's very irritating. I'm not going to lie. Last Kingdom, yeah, The Last Kingdom. I really liked it. Fun, fun show. Watch Henry Sugar. Interesting. Oh, oh. What's Cucurella doing? Oh, Cucurella. Whatever that was, it worked. You don't need to have chess knowledge to enjoy the queen. No, no, I'm not saying you do, Jayesh. I was just telling them what the show's about. In fact, I described to you earlier. I'm not the traditional chess player, but I quite enjoy it if it's quick enough, dude. I really do. I also don't watch Bollywood. Yeah, see, there's nothing wrong with it, dude. I just don't like the style, really. I prefer watching TV shows, even if it's Hindi. I don't care. I watch a bunch of like non-English ones. Even it's interesting. I don't watch them dubbed though. I read the subtitles because the dubbing is terrible. They don't act. They don't act out the way the words are being said in the traditional language, in the original language. So I just prefer watching subtitles, which I know is very annoying for people and people don't like that. But I find it more immersive when you're watching non-English or Hindi shows. Andreas Pereira with the corner. Ooh, almost volley in a good position there. Out of traffic as well. Ooh, that looked like a foul actually. Oh, Enzo Fernandez does well to get the ball out of danger. I don't know what the hell Cucurella is doing. He has space on the right hand side and he's passing sideways. Colville is not a left back. What a cross! Mudricky! Mudrik! And his head doesn't move while he celebrates. Oh, it's the most weirdest thing ever. Mudrik. What a cross by Colville, man. Just goes or floats over the defender. Good move on the counter. Good move on the counter. They gotta wake up now. They're trailing. Hold on, are they checking for offside or something? Oh, they will check for offside. That's right. Let's see if Modric has held his run. Oh, he definitely held his run. There we go. Chelsea's first goal of the league. There we go. Goal of the month for Chelsea. Congratulations. They've done it. I like horror and action movies and series. Yeah, nice goal, nice goal. Yes. Kingdom has 5 seasons. Yeah. And it actually has a movie that I haven't watched yet to tie up the series. That's also come out. Dark is amazing too. Yeah, but Dark's amazing as well. Ozark is good. Anime or non-anime? No, dude, just regular shows. Where are you watching Dang F Liverpool lol? Oh. Oh, Cole Palmer, another goal. What's going on here with Chelsea? Armando Broja did what Nicholas Jackson took 7 games to do. Have 1 goal. Mistake by Tim Ream, I think. I don't know what's going on here. It's all popping off. It's all popping off, guys. 2 goals in 2 minutes. And what have Fulham done? Also, I think if Chelsea win this, they go over us in the league. So that's brilliant. What a stream to pick. Again, yes, Vinny Jr. will be proud of Modric. I think you're not. Wow, what is Tim Ream doing there, man? Did Tim Ream touch the ball? Oh, is it an own goal? Hold on a minute. Playing from the back, guys. I say it again and again and again. Oh no, it wasn't an own goal. Tim Ream kicks it onto Broha's foot, which then deflects it past Leno. Oh, it touches Leno's glove, and that is extremely unlucky. What are they checking? It was Tim. Oh, they're not checking. Never mind. 2-0, insane. No rant man rant this week, I guess. Unfortunately. Yeah, so I think with this, if this result stays, I am pretty sure Chelsea go above us. Yeah. Not all is good news today, but few certain people will be happy. Unbelievable. Let's see, as it stands, I'm sure there's a league table here. No, they're not doing the as it stands part. No, they're not. Give me a second. Let me just check again. I'm pretty sure as it stands, this will be the... As it stands... Oh, no. Never mind. There'll be 1 point behind us. 1 point up behind us. 10th and 11th. Excellent. Oh, Colwell with another run. People 60-40. Fulham have been crap. Should have respected Chelsea more. They're still a top 6 club. Yeah, that's a good point, Zane. That's a good point. But at the same time, it's like, I keep saying it, man. I hate playing from the back, dude. Especially when you're trailing. They literally just trailed and they're playing from the back. Tim Ream should have definitely done better. There's no excuse. But still, man, why do you gotta go all the way back? Just invite trouble. Look at Bernd Leno. He's just taking a walk, dude. We'll have 2-0 down, guys. Not 1 goal anymore. Oof. It's a bad foul. Yeah. Hello, Fawaz. No, no, you're not late. It's okay. How is this front three? Vinny, Mbappe, Haaland. It's a front three we'll never see, dude. Front three we'll never see. And also, who's playing on the right, dude? I actually prefer playing video games rather than watching shows and movies these days. Yeah, well, listen, man. Now with the writer's strike in Hollywood, all the shows that you kind of like to watch have been delayed, and they've not even been in production. Oh my God, what is Fulham doing today? They're absolutely capitulating. What are they doing? Seriously? They're just unnecessarily absorbing pressure now. Be scared, City. Chelsea is coming. Yeah. Now they have 3 goals to pick from for their goal of the month, which is actually good. Too many superstars in one team usually don't work well. Yeah, especially if there's what formation is that? What front three? Someone's got to play on the right, which means someone's going to not get the best out of their game. Gallagher is everywhere. Can you imagine now if Fulham score 2 goals before the half? What a tackle by Mudrik. Castani skips over him. Well, Mbappe used to play right wing early, and I thought he only played left wing. Did he also play right wing? Yeah, but I don't think he can play right wing anymore, can he? Cucurella with a clearance. Who's the most underrated player in the league according to you? In the Premier League? I'll go for an unpopular pick. I don't think a lot of people would say this pick, but I'll go with Ivan Toney. I mean, Brentford aren't losing, but 4 draws in their first 7 matches. I thought they'd do worse, but still, look at the effect Ivan Toney has. He makes Embuemo better, they link up better. Now that he's not there, Embuemo, the pressure seems to be too much for Embuemo at the moment. So Tenak star boy start our boy Garnacho. Yeah, hopefully Rashford gets benched finally. Hopefully. Most underrated João Palhinha. I don't think João Palhinha is underrated, dude. He's a Portuguese international. Came from a good team to Fulham. Then a better team wanted him. Ooh, nice recovery there by Leno. Fluke 2 goals for Chelsea. They're lucky. I mean, Tim Ream didn't give them the ball, dude, for the second one. So this is always a danger when you play from the back. So a lot of times it doesn't happen, but the time it does, actually, normally with the time this happens is always the worst possible time. Like today's example is the best. They scored 1 goal and within the minute they were down 2. Mudryk has potential to be a good winger. He's very raw, yeah, but at the same time, Zayn, like how many years are you willing to give him, dude? Is there are just as young or younger wingers in the in the league right now. So it's like, how many years are you willing to like give him? He's gonna have to improve rather rapidly if he wants to fulfill his potential, or whatever Chelsea seems to think his potential is. Wouldn't be surprised if they bottom job. Yeah, I'd say Johnston's pretty underrated too. Yeah, but I think why no one would pick a City player most times, Jayesh, is because they just simply do so well. Oh no! Wow, Cole Palmer should have just continued the run. Shot, Colville goes over. Enzo goes over. Sorry, I don't know why sorry, I don't know why Palmer stopped running. He should have just taken the ball with him. He tried to cut inside and give an incisive pass. That was a bad idea. First of all, what an initial pass by Enzo Fernandes. That ball ricochets, goes over. Hey Jabber, good evening. Good luck for the Newcastle game, dude. That's the second game I'm going to do a watch along with. I hope Newcastle beat the brakes out of PSG. That'd be great. Wish Paulinia went to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich aren't doing so good, at the moment. Did they lose to Leipzig? Someone, I think ESPN Sports on the YouTube community page put uh, when your Harry Kane and your old club is basically they're saying when your Harry Kane and your old club is in a higher table position than your current club. I was like, oh, ESPN Sports, they just stir things up unnecessarily. Castle are on fire, bring on PSG. Yeah, Galatasaray will be a very tough game. That is very true. Last season he was flawless alongside Rodri in the midfield. Yeah. Another one. I thought Rico Lewis also did a very good job when he was asked to do it. So now that's a young raw kid. Rico Lewis. Look at him. He's also doing well. I hope they beat PSG, man. I fucking hate that. I don't hate that team, Jayesh. It's just there is no identity. That's the real truth. I feel bad for Paris FC fans because they had to basically build a new club because they couldn't recognize this one themselves. That's the original fans of the square of the team. I mean, and they have split and literally essentially created a new club. Can't believe Jimenez still has to wear that thing on his head, man. It's gotten a lot smaller over the years, but still has to wear it. I mean, Alex Telles doesn't wear that, dude. He's a defender. He has the same thing. That's why he has the same scar. He got the same surgery. I don't know why he got it, but he has the same surgery. God, did he just try to hand the ball? Yep, I don't mind PSG coach. My favorite PSG player, Sakina Kachawi. That's my favorite PSG player. Some of the things that their fans do from time to time is just unbearable, dude. The thing that happened, was it with I don't know which game was it. Was it with Liverpool fans or something? You know where they were hosing the fans with industrial with industrial pumps. You know they were doing that thing with the water or something, water or gas. I can't remember because people bought scalp tickets. They were trying to get rid of them or something like that. Man, who does that, dude? People actually got hurt from that, whatever that incident was. And they inflated the market for years with that Neymar trans. Jayesh, it's never going to go back down. It's a permanent inflation. Now it's just called the market price. Uh, you got to watch out for Gala. Got good players. Icardi, ZX, Zaha. Don't forget Ndombele, Fred. Didn't we sell Fred to Galatasaray or was it Fenerbahce? I don't remember. They have Ndombele as well. PSG super fans are just weird. All the super fans are normally weird, dude. That's what separates them from the regular ones. Fede Valverde, it's my dream to be Real Madrid captain one day, he told in a press conference before Real Madrid and Napoli clashed in the Champions League. Can you imagine, dude? I would love if Federico Valverde joins United. I would love it. During the preseason when they were going, oh, they're buying more midfielders. Real Madrid's going to have to get rid of somebody in the midfield. There's only three positions and like 7, 8 midfielders. Who's going to go? And they were like Chouameni or Kama. There was murmurings of Chouameni leaving or Kamavinga leaving. I was like, come on, this can't be real. Fede Valverde is the Uruguayan Bernardo Silva. Interesting. And I still don't get it, dude. They're playing from the back, 2-0 down. And they're actually inviting even more pressure. I think we are going to get Osimhen in within 2-3 windows. I don't think so, Jabba. I don't think so. See, the thing about this Jabba is now it all matters on y'all getting Europe constantly. You know, to get the next level of players, it all depends on getting Cucurella gets a yellow. It all depends on your ability to stay in Europe now, dude, for these things to happen. Will Man City do a UCL 2-peat? I don't think so. I'd say United should get a midfielder who can carry the ball. I say we should get someone who can carry our owners out of our football club. I prefer that carrier first. Osimhen will go to Chelsea, Real Madrid, or Man. Dude, listen. Osimhen's only going to go to a team that plays Champions League football. I'm telling you right now. Whichever team that is, they will 100% be playing Champions League football. He's not going to go. Now, I'm not even sure what's going to happen with the stupid incident that's gone on. He might just ask, he just might send in a transfer request. Quite honestly. I will still say if some team offered me more than 100 million for Germany, Real Madrid might consider it. Camavinga, Fede Valverde are untouchable for me. Honestly, I wouldn't pay 100 million for Germany, dude. I just wouldn't. I told the same thing to Giant on a live stream. I think Kamavinga, I think they all paid the wrong price for the wrong player. I think Kamavinga is the 100 million player, and I think Germany is the 50 million player. And I said that whole last season, and I still believe that. Mohammed here, hi, I watched the Wrestle today and witnessed the debut of Adam Copeland. Okay. Mohammed, no spoilers, please. I should have mentioned, I should have stopped reading it. It's my fault, actually. But I haven't watched Wrestle Dream. But I knew that was going to happen because apparently I heard word that was going to happen. So it's not really a spoiler, but no more spoilers, please. Thank you. I'm glad. Did you enjoy it? Tell me, though. Kamavinga's everywhere. Oh, listen, man. They paid the wrong price for the wrong player. Honestly. I'll say that till the day I die. Kamavinga's the 100 million player, not Chouamani. It's just the way it is, man. I think Carlo Ancelotti said, what will we do with our defensive line? We have Kamavinga. I was like, oh, must be nice. Must be nice. Would you take Bruno Guimaraes for 150 million? No, dude. So, Jabba, I would not do that, and I'll explain why. I am of the new belief, for the last couple of years, I've believed this at least. I rather spread the money out and get a world-class player for 50 million, 3 world-class players or 2 world-class players for 60 million, and maybe buy a 30 million replacement or backup instead of spending that kind of money on one player. So no, man, I would not. But not because he's not good or anything, but because I've seen what we have done where we spend too much money on one player and then not have enough money to buy another good player. So I just prefer spreading it out, really. Come on, man. Chouamani is better than Kama. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I said this last year and people came back at the end of the season and said, Nathan, you were right. Kamavinga is going to have a better season than Chouamani. I said it on game 1, dude. Game 1, opening game of Real Madrid's live stream. You can go look at it back. I was with Giant. We did the opening game together. on his channel. I think it was against Almeria, if I'm not mistaken. Whoever Siddiqui plays for. I forgot the other striker's name. I said it there on the first day, man. At the end of the season, I know I was right. But I said it. First thing, first game week, I said it. Telling you, man, this is the guy. This is the guy. Something about him. Osimhen audition for Real Madrid will be tomorrow. Real Madrid CEO Jose Angel Sanchez, scouting department head Juni Calafat will attend match in Napoli. But here's the problem, bang bang. Napoli aren't doing really well at all in general at the moment. So even if you are scouting him, you're not getting last season's Victor Osimhen, dude. This season, Napoli haven't been so good. That was I was on about. Okay, both are amazing. Yeah, yeah, of course, both are amazing. But if you ask me which one was worth the money, which one was worth which amount of money, I think Kamavinga is very clearly more versatile than Chouameni. Very clearly. And to play in, it's not even about versatility. To play in positions you've never played in before because someone has asked you to do it. That's even, I guess you can't even, you can call it versatile, but I would call it something else. If I could think of a better word, I would call it that. It's like one level above versatile. But yeah, both good players, but I think got to swap the prices on both of them, honestly. Fulham are trying here, but that's all they're doing, trying. Let's tackle their Andres Pereira. What? Wow, I actually thought Andres Pereira got the ball there. I think Bellingham's better than Chouameni. Well, ooh, from distance. Oh, that was a cheeky free kick taken by the Chelsea player. With Chouameni comes stability in Madrid's midfield. Kama is a very good utility player in my opinion. Yeah, but dude, I also think Kamavinga hasn't got the sure number of games to play in his position because he was doing covering up so much because of their lack of options in their team. Like honestly, I think he had to do more than just be a utility player last season. I just think about what Amrabat did in the first Crystal Palace game and the second Crystal Palace game. Like to do that for game over game, week over week for the majority of the season. That's a little more than utility, if you know what I mean, man. That's a guy that should be the first name on your on your sheet, and then you see where you play him, dude. You know what I mean? Ooh, header goes wide. Oh my god. Whenever Jimenez hits a header, I get worried now. Still remember we signed Kamavinga at the end of the transfer window in a bargain 35 million euros, bro. Honestly. Watch Kamavinga, he's Fred with better passing. I don't agree, dude. I don't think Fred could play left back even if he wanted to. So I'm going to assume that that circular patch on Raul Jimenez's head. I think that I guess is covering the incision mark. I guess, or it's still vulnerable for some reason. More than Oshiman, I like Kvaratskhelia. That player is awesome. We have the ability to become one of the best wingers in the world. Bro, I'm telling you, Napoli, according to Fabrizio Romano's, the CEO, the president, or whatever, he is one of the toughest people to deal with. You know what that means, right? That means you're going to pay above what you should be paying for these players, no matter how good you think they are, if you want them in your team. And I'm talking about above the average. Mudrik drives in. Delayed call by the referee there for the foul, which seems very shady. To continue the more shadiness of the referees this week, he took his time trying to give that foul. I'm sure. I mean, Palinia won the ball. Terrible call. Hope we get Pedro Gonçalves. I'm going to absolutely. That guy reminds me of Neymar. Kvaratskhelia. ZH and Zaha versus Amrabat. I will be there no matter what tomorrow. Oh. Yeah, I'm not really that worried about ZH if I'm being honest with you, but I see what you mean. Do Man U sign Amrabat permanently? Man, listen, he's played 2 games at left back. Yeah, gotta wait and find out what he's on about. Honestly, but we probably have to sign someone anyway because I don't think we're going to extend Ericsson's contract. So it was a 2-year deal with a 1-year extension if you choose to trigger it. This is going to be second year, so I don't think we're triggering his extension clause. I don't think we are, at least. And I think we're selling McTominay, so that's two midfielders that will go. If there is a price in place for Amrabat, then we know what we have to pay for him already. So it depends on what he does on the field, man. You definitely can't count those left back appearances. I think PSG will try to sign Kvaratskhelia if Mbappe leaves in summer. Bro, if Kuicha goes to PSG, what's the point? Nice clearance there by Disasi. The old warhorse Willian. He loves London. He's played in North London, West London, West London. Might join Queen's Park Rangers in a couple of years. You never know. De Ligt is unhappy with his game time for Bayern Munich. Well, bruh, certain teams wanted to buy De Ligt, but he wanted to go elsewhere. And now he's sitting there, warming the benches. Them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. It be like that sometimes. It really does. If I'm not mistaken, there is an AFC Champions League game going on. And I think Al Nasser is playing. Let's see what happened there. McTominay should have never stayed this long. Yeah, honestly, dude. 3 years ago, our midfield was even worse than this, and McTominay and Fred looked like the only people that can run. That's how they've lasted this long. But as far as him lasting this season, he should have definitely not lasted this season. But here we go. So Al Nasser, 82 minutes in against Istiklal. Dushanbe. Dushanbe is, I think, Tajikistan, isn't it? Dushanbe's capital is Tajikistan. I'm pretty sure. Is there any way to confirm it? Tajikistan, yes. Look at that. Geography, prime geography, Nathan. Dushanbe. 3-1. Anderson Talisca, Cristiano Ronaldo. Fun fact, Istiklal was leading 1-0 in half-time. Cristiano levels it out at 66 minutes. And then 72 minutes, Anderson Talisca. And then 5 minutes later, Anderson Talisca again. Again with this player named Garib. He's been playing really well for Al Nassr, I've been told, as well. Broha. And if they scored one more, it would have been game over already. I suppose in a way it is kind of game over, the way Fulham are playing. It is some TikTok scandals to, Manchester United need an orchestrator like Kimmich and Tony Kroos profile player who can control midfield. Mason Mount can't do that. I think someone should tell Ten Hag now. Yeah, well, Ten Hag wanted Mason Mount, dude, so I don't know if you can tell him that. He spent 20 million over the budget that we were supposed to buy Kim and Jay for. We ended up not even buying a defender. We ended up getting a defender on loan. Johnny Evans, free agent. De Ligt is world class. Not good enough to play for Bayern though, apparently. Half time there. West London derby half time. Pochettino embraces Modric. Dude, look at Modric's. Dude, notice this part of Modric, guys. This part of Mudrik is just shaved off. It's not even grown. It's just shaved off this part here. And then the parting starts. It's so odd looking. How come the 38-year-old Ronaldo's cooking? Oh, well, dude, you have to hear the whole sentence, right? First half, they were losing 1-0. And they're not cooking, dude. They're playing a team from Tajikistan. So let's calm down with that. Pochettino's giving instructions to Cole Palmer, who looks like he's seen a ghost. My God, he's so white, dude. He's white and pink. That's insane. That's an insane color combination for a grown man. Bang Bang exactly a player can actually carry the ball comfortably. Yeah, man. I remember Garib, that guy also played against Argentina in the World Cup. Yeah, man. He's been having a good season. Apparently, he's like doing better than everyone on the team, really. Coffee. Yeah. Actually, hand that to me now. No, I'll drink it first. Yeah, I'll drink it first. Sorry. Upamecano, not that poor name. No, it's not about being poor, dude. It's about he backed himself to go to the his next destination after Ajax, thinking he's Billy Big Bollocks, and well, it's not turned out well for him. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say this person's worse than him or he's bad or anything. I'm just saying his plan, his idea was that he's just gonna, he was like the pick of the litter. Yeah, I'm gonna get this team. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there, and then, you know, now he's just on the bench for whatever reason, whatever the reason is, man. End result is he's on the bench. So I'm glad FDG rejected United. Listen, Jayesh, you know what? I was salty about it. And the reason I was salty about it is because the president was saying some shit. Javi was saying some shit. There was, yes, we want him, no, we want him, yes, we want him, no, we want him, the president and Xavi, and it's like it's up to Xavi. And Xavi's like, I don't know, depends on if the club can afford it. And that's why I was so salty, dude. Honestly, if people don't want to play for your club, no, it's better that they don't come. This is what I tell everybody. Everybody like, man, we want Mbappe, we want Mbappe, we want. I'm like, bro, he doesn't want to come for your club, dude. Use your brains. Have some pride. He doesn't want to come to your club. He wants money, dude. Money. That's why he rejected you the first time too, because of money. Why would you extend your contract in a club you don't want to play for, dude? Money. It's not about the club. It's about the money. That's it, man. If people don't want to play for us, I'm more than happy, bro. Like I don't take it personally. I just don't. The way it came out, that annoyed me. Because there was will he, won't he, will he, won't he, will he, won't he, the whole for like 1.5 months. And credit to Frankie De Jong, not from him, because Frankie De Jong said he wants to be there, but the president in particular was being very irritating. And there was like a lot of shady deals he did that season as well. Because just a side note for anyone who didn't pay attention or doesn't know, uh, the Leeds president, uh, literally, I'm not making a joke here. Okay, this is going to sound really stupid, and maybe people don't care, but the Leeds president literally shook the hand of Todd Bowley or whoever the hell acquires people there in Chelsea, saying yes, he is coming to you, right? Only for Rafinha to fucking screw them. And the Leeds president came out and said it. I think it was an article in the Athletic. He's saying I look really bad because I gave someone my word and everything was agreed upon, and then he suddenly changes his role. Now, if you look back at it, you'll be like, yeah, Nathan, but he didn't want to play for Chelsea. He wanted to go to Barcelona. I'm like, yeah, but you also have to understand when you give the go ahead and then the president goes to that guy and gives a shake hand when that guy comes to personally meet the Leeds president to get this deal over the line. He shakes his hand and goes, yeah, we'll sign it. And then he goes, yeah, man, but Barcelona's calling now. I want to go there. It's like it's not ethical. It's not very professional. But at the same time, if you look at it now, hindsight, you go, I mean, I'm sure Chelsea fans are still bad or feel bad about it, and I wouldn't blame them. But at the same time, I would in my head go, listen, if he didn't want to play for you, it's better he's not here. Because if he's here and he doesn't play the way you want him to play, then you'll bitch about it. So it's best he didn't come. It's just best. And that's the same way for me, man. I don't feel bad. Though how the hell this saga went through, I don't like that shit, dude. That pissed me off. Everything else though, nah, man, you don't want to play for us, that's great, dude. It's all good. It's not people take things too personally, man. As long as it's not ethically destroyed, it doesn't matter, dude. That's what I didn't like. Some of the Barcelona antics were a little weird, dude. Every club was pissed off at them. It was getting very weird, that last season's transfer window. But it is what it is, man. Like, if you don't want to play for you, it's best they don't come. It's very simple. It's best that they don't come. Yeah, Frankie was always scared. Yeah, absolutely. Frankie de Jong was always scared. I have no issues with Frankie de Jong. Absolutely zero. What is between Xavi and whatever the hell the president's name is, that it was the most irritating thing ever, dude. It was just so infuriating because everything was getting delayed on our side as well. Then when we had to make the Ajax moves, the Ajax basically, I feel, then what happened is Ajax went, listen, man, you took so long. Now we have to struggle to find people last minute, so we are going to charge you premiums, and that is why we had to pay 80 million for Anthony, because technically, and this is why Anthony went on strike, guys. I have to give you a little bit of background. Now that the game is on break, I can give you some of the background of what happened last year. So, fun fact, the Ajax owners or president or whatever said, if Manchester United or whoever comes for 50 million, we will sell them to you. But because of the Frankie de Jong thing and we didn't know where the funds were going and all this, it became, last minute we had to do that crazy Casemiro and Anthony thing, right? So what happened was Ajax went, listen, man, where are we going to get our replacement from? Because you will go and then we will be in problems. And I was like, you know what, man, listen, I don't like it. I don't care about Ajax. But it's true. It's very true. We told you if they put 50 million, we'll accept it because we need time to get our replacement. It's not just about you. And we didn't. And we ended up paying 80. And like Rajat said, 50 million max. That was the agreement. 50 million was the agreement. 50 million was the agreement with regards to Anthony. We got same thing for Lisandro. We should have paid maybe for 10 million less, I would say. But that's all okay considering how his season panned out personally. Casemiro, I think we got for a bit of a steal, even though he was 29 years old, not the youngest anymore. But I still think we got a good deal there as well, roughly. I don't know how. In time, maybe that'll prove not to be true, but so far so good. I think it was a good deal for us. Very easy to change your tune, at a later date. But I think as it stands right now, I think it was a good one, personally. Yeah. So when it comes to Frankie De Jong, I know some people are like this, that, and the other, but for me, I have no issues with Frankie De Jong at all. Yeah, Barca and Madrid do have that pull. Jayesh, we used to have that pull. I get it. Jules Koundé, same thing exactly. Chelsea were really pissed off with Barcelona, and I even understand why. There was a lot of dragging it out and making it inconvenient for other teams instead of just signing the deal. Then, even in Barcelona, I mean, I wouldn't say defense because they should know how their finances are. They had to like pull some levers, and I know they make the lever joke, but it's true. They had to pull some levers to release the funds to get all these players as well. So all the other teams were delayed as well, and all the other teams even got more pissed off because of that. So then it became like a thing, dude. It got so ugly last year that I'm just so glad we don't have to deal with it anymore. Luckily for us, in 1 year, just everyone just said, forget it, bro. Imagine if we had to still deal with all that shit. Like, people make the FDJ joke now. I'm like, bro, you don't even understand why it's frustrating. It's not frustrating because he doesn't want to play for us. It's frustrating for totally different reasons. But you gotta let people have their banter, man. Very best. Man, you got cast. They kind of go for pull. Yeah. किसी ने मुझे बोला था यर्गन क्लॉप प्लेयर साइन करता है वो प्लेयर्स की बैकग्राउंड रिसर्च करते हैं और चेक करते हैं अपार्ट फ्रॉम प्लेयर्स फुटबॉल पर इज दैट प्लेयर अ गुड पर्सन और नॉट. You know what? Manchester United should also check players' background before they sign players to identify how good is that player, his behavior is good or not. Apart from, but here's the thing, bang bang. We in that case we would not have Rooney, and in that case we would not have Giggs. In that case, when Cantona kicked that fan, we wouldn't have Cantona. I'm like, listen, man, good people or bad people, it has nothing to do with football, dude. And what I mean by that is I'm not saying you should like get hire criminals, but what I'm trying to say is that you have to like, this is why people say never meet your heroes, dude, because the heroes will always disappoint you. We just think these people are good, dude. We don't know what they do at all. So that's what I'm saying, man. We don't really know how good these people are, man. That's why I get when people like talk about players in this kind of reverence, like you know them. Like, bro, you don't know these people. This is why I have no interest in being player FC at all. I don't know, all of these people could be garbage, dude. Let's be honest. Like, let's be really honest, they could all be garbage people. The difference is now that we are buying them for their footballing ability. We don't, this is not the friendship business, this is football. So I do agree with what you're saying, Bang Bang. I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like you can't police grown men, dude. You just can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't police grown men. These people are grown men. If they don't know what is right or wrong, then I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like you just said, Jadon Sancho and Anthony are prime example. Jadon Sancho's issue is a very fixable issue. Bang bang. Very fixable issue. Manager rules the show, dude. If this happened in Sir Alex Ferguson, believe me when I tell you, he would have played at the under 19s and he would have been sold in January. Whether he apologizes or not, that's what would have happened to him. And also, it's a very fixable issue, dude. Southgate, the Dortmund coach, and Pep, the Pep under 21, and the Pep coach, and Pep, I think, all had the same complaint. Dude, it's up to Jadon Sancho to tighten up himself, dude. This is his job. Let me give you a really good example. Bang bang. Okay, I don't know what you do. I don't know if you go to work. I don't know if you go to college. Okay, but let me tell you something. When you take admission in a college, right? When you take admission in a college, you sign up to show up at that college for a fixed number of years at a certain time till a certain time to the day. If you can't do that and you don't do shit at home, you don't clean, you don't cook, you don't earn for the family, you don't put food on the table, and you still can't do that, then there's something wrong with you, my friend. There's nothing wrong with the coach or the club or anything. They just called you out on it because it's unacceptable as a grown man to not get up on time and do the one thing you signed up to do. No one forced you. No one forced you to be a professional athlete. You chose to be one. You put your name on the dotted line. You have the schedule of whenever and whatever timings the trainings are. It is your job to show up. Your job is to train and play. If you can't do one of them, you can't do the other. It's very simple. So I get what you're saying with the background checks. I do understand what you're saying, but at the same time, you can't police every adult, dude. Also, bang bang. Here's another thing. Here's another thing. Okay. What happens when you buy a player that's behaved well all his life and then does weird shit at your club? You have to also take that into account because your background check until you join the club can be very clean, but the moment you come to Manchester United, Real Madrid, Barcelona, look at James Rodriguez, dude. James Rodriguez must have been like a mother's boy, dude, who sits at home and cooks food with his mom. Look what happened to him when he went to Real Madrid, crashing Lamborghinis, crashing this car, crashing that car, bro. He signed up with Qatar. He's sitting there and he's sitting in the stands with a vest on, dude. He's just sitting in the stands with the West Ham, no professionalism, nothing. He just lived on star power after that. And the star power he got was from his hard work he did as a kid. The real star power he got was when he signed to Real Madrid. So Real Madrid noticed he can be a star, then make him a star, and then he absolutely goes off the deep end, dude. He loses his shit completely, crashes cars, does this, his form dips. No one likes him at Madrid, no one likes him at Munich. He ends up going to bloody Middle East to play football. Like, he's had such a turbulent up and down that no one even talks about it. He's probably, I don't know, what is he, 31? He must be not even that old, dude. How old is he? 31, 33? He just completely pissed away his whole career, dude. But before signing with Real Madrid, he could have been a squeaky clean guy. That's what I'm trying to say. What happens when they do well there and then they come and they become a bigger star and then they go off the deep end? More women, more girls, more money, more cars, bigger houses. It's different, dude. It's different for some of these players, man. Was Wayne Rooney a panic buy? I don't think so, but I think clubs should check scandal. Otherwise, these things will happen again. It'll probably happen again anyway, dude. Oops, started. Sorry. 100% players need to take account for their own. They need to take accountability, bro. They're grown men, bro. Like, if we do this shit, we go to jail. Nobody gives a shit about our job. If we do this stuff, we get trial and we go to jail if we're guilty, bro. No one goes. What was your behavior prior to this incident? Like, yeah, some of these incidents are so bad you have to only take it as that incident, dude. He's the one a Puyol Man United control player like him controlling Pedro Ramsey. Zidane sideline James Rodriguez because of background behaviors issues but what I'm trying to say is bang that Real Madrid still bought him. You see what I'm saying? Even if that is true, and I'm not saying you're wrong because I don't know. I'm just saying though, they still brought him if he had background issues before being a Real Madrid player. They still bought him. That's what I'm saying. The club buys players because they play football, dude. I don't think, honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I don't think 95% of the clubs care if you're a good person or not. They only want you to come and win trophies and make your team play better. I genuinely think that. I think 95% of the clubs probably has some guy who does some stupid shit, and that's how it is. I'll give you a really good example. In the pandemic, no, Kyle Walker was having parties. He got reprimanded by Pep. Still he's playing 3 years later. Would you say that is a good guy thing to do? When everyone is trying to stay away and not get sick, he's having parties, bro. Full on parties. See what I'm saying? It's like, it's difficult with fame, dude. Like Raja saying, everyone, it's not easy dealing with fame. Conor McGregor's a MMA, bro. Conor McGregor is his criminal record went from 0 to 100 as soon as he started after the boxing fight. He literally had no crimes against him to having all the crimes against him. Roa's header goes wide. Jesus, dude. Roa's looking good. Lovely cross there. Who was that? Was that Gallagher? No, that wasn't Gallagher. Who was that? Cole Palmer? Lovely ball by Cole Palmer. Lovely. Sometimes money just changes people, not just for absolutely, dude. Money changes a lot of things and it ends up changing a lot of people as well. Absolutely. At the end of the day, all these people are human, dude. That's why the player FC thing I hate, man. I absolutely hate it. It's club or nothing, bro. It's always going to be like that for me. Like, with respect to all the players that wore the badge, it's club or nothing. Bus. I appreciate people having their favorite players. I understand it, but for me, it's like you put some of these people on a pedestal, no, and then they just disappoint you later on in life. Is it true that no one Man United fan but also Alex was sent Wayne Rooney, and then after some days Man United sent Wayne, something like that, yeah, something like that. It's about you, stupid man. Okay, relax, Jamie. No, Chelsea's back. I wouldn't go that far. Carlos Jr. wouldn't go that. Jack Grealish also same. Yeah, Jack Grealish, he wrecked a car, but only he was in the car, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. That was before he signed. That was before he signed City. You know how I know that? Bang bang. Because at that point of time, no, Solskjaer wanted Grealish, and we ended up getting Donny van de Beek because Aston Villa wanted 80 million for Grealish at the time. That's why we ended up getting Donny van de Beek. That's how I remember this, because when he did this thing, right, people said, okay, now United might not buy him because of the bad PR. And you know our club, dude, they love PR. And that is how I remember this. This is how I remember this moment exactly. This was before he signed at City, dude. It's all, bro. Trust me when I tell you, if they see a good enough player, they just want to sign them to win, bro. But best example, bang bang. Not to make this like a insulting kind of thing. Best example is Kylian Mbappe. He said no to Perez now twice for money, bro. It's Real Madrid. You can make money, man. It's Real Madrid. You're a footballer, dude. You're not a businessman. You're not a businessman, dude. If Real Madrid come, if there's a club not named Manchester United, and it's Real, listen, if Manchester United and Real Madrid call me and Real Madrid gives me 3 times more money than Manchester United, I'll choose Manchester United. But every other club after Manchester United, I will always pick Real Madrid because it's Real Madrid. With respect to every other club. I'm not taking a shit on anyone's legacy. I'm not taking a shit on anyone's history. I don't do that. I don't approve of such things. But he said it twice, dude, now. Like, I'm telling you, dude, money turns everyone into a different person. Everyone. When you see money you never thought you'll see in your life, no, everyone just becomes somebody else. It's very difficult. Very difficult to remain, I don't want to say humble, but it's very difficult to remain the same after that. At least in my opinion, I find that notice that it's very difficult for people to be the same after that. What's up with Donny? Why doesn't he ever play? He played yesterday, dude. He played 2 days ago. 5 minutes. He was supposed to be loaned with an option to buy to Sociedad, but then something happened with the paperwork. He would have done well in Sociedad, dude. He's a pass and go player. He would have done really well at Sociedad, and they had Champions League football too, so he would have probably gotten opportunities there. I feel bad for him, man. I don't know. Ten Hag can't get a tune out of him, dude. They blame Solskjaer. Solskjaer doesn't know how to use him. Then they blamed Ragnick. Ragnick doesn't know how to use him. Then they said Lampard wasn't using him on loan. Ten Hag had him for a year, barely used him. Bro, everyone blames Solskjaer like he is the culprit here, but then everyone does the same exact thing. Funny thing, Jayesh. I have a lot of United fans telling me, Solskjaer doesn't know what he was doing. He was playing people injured. And now, what is Ten Hag doing? Lisandro Martinez was never cleared to play a game of football. And now we won't have him till the new year. The exact same injury dropped out of Sevilla has reoccurred and he has to take surgery, which means Ten Hag has been playing him injured. But when Solskjaer does it, Solskjaer is a clown. Solskjaer is a fool. Doesn't know how to coach people. Played people injured. But when Ten Hag does it, someone's got to take the blame for this. I'm like, what do you fucking mean? Who has to take the blame for it? Ten Hag has to take the blame for it. Why does Ole have to take the blame for that one but not this one? The coach doesn't take. Dude, everyone just picks their hill they want to die on. They don't care if they're right. They don't care if they're wrong. They're just going to die on that hill. They don't care. That's the truth. Today, I found it so amusing that I found out that Lisandro Martinez's recurring injury never actually went away. And now he's going to be gone for another 3 months. But no one's going to go, it's Ten Hag's fault, he played him injured. Nobody. Because the energy is not the same, dude. The energy is not the same. Everyone's got their favorites, which is another frustrating thing. It's really frustrating, but it is what it is. It's half time now. No, second half started, Carlos. I always forget that he even exists. It's really harsh, dude. Money is the root of a lot of evil, but also the root of hope. And absolutely, dude, it depends on you how to do it. Alan St. Maximum is way better than Jack Grealish. Yeah, but Alan St. Maximum, the problem with him is he can't stay fit long enough, dude. That could be true. You'll never find out, though, unfortunately. Money can change people. I saw Kylian Mbappe childhood videos and he's saying his dreams join Real Madrid. Now we know what he's exactly. Bang bang. Sorry, I didn't read that while I was going on that Mbappe rant. You probably typed it in before I saw it. But exactly, dude. Like it changes everybody, dude. It is what it is. It just is what it is. Man United should back Ten Hag for at least another season, 2 seasons. I would say one more season at least. Rajat, Bang Bang, and I'll tell you why. No matter what you say about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, right? You have to remember two things. Okay, one is the team Solskjaer had was way worse than this team. Okay, first you have to remember that. Second, you have to remember Ole Gunnar finished fifth and third, and went to a Europa League final. Okay, fifth, third, and second. That's how he finished. If Ten Hag does not win a title or cup and doesn't finish in the top six, he's officially had a worse tenure than Solskjaer. Whether you like Solskjaer, whether you hate Solskjaer, factually speaking, he would have done worse. The Carabao Cup is the only thing that separates Solskjaer from Ten Hag right now. Ten Hag had a worse team, a better team, and this is our worst start in 37 years. This is our worst start since the Premier League was before the Premier League was called the Premier League. Okay, Solskjaer didn't. It wasn't that bad under Solskjaer. Did we get beatings? Yes, but we got beatings under Ten Hag too. Yeah, 5-0, 7-0, right? Solskjaer lost 5-0 to Liverpool. Ten Hag lost 7-0 to Liverpool. There's a lot of, I'm not advocating for Solskjaer here, but it's a sad thing a lot of people forget because it's convenient. A lot of things are just swept under the rug because people were so unhappy with Solskjaer being in charge. But if you break down all the facts, if you take out the Carabao Cup, at the end of the season, if Ragnick finishes anywhere below the top five, then, factually, if you take away the Carabao Cup, he's actually done worse than Solskjaer. So I honestly don't think that he's going to get more than one more season, depending on where we finish. Mbappe is interested about money more than his dream. Exactly, Rajat, and that's fine, dude. You know why? Because if he's gonna set up his family and for 5, 6 generations, then God bless him, dude. God bless him. If he's going to set up his family for life, his son, his grandson, his great grandson will never have to work. God bless him, dude. If you're going to take care of your family, God bless you. At the end of the day, as a man, that's something that you should always focus on doing first, taking care of your family. If that's what he's going to do, then that's great. Oh, Thiago Silva's losing his mind. I'm not finished. I'll take them both. Thank you. Oh, he put his hands on Thiago Silva. Oh, that's why he got mad at him. Oh shit, he buffed him on his head. Who does that, man? What is this? Favela football, bro. He just clotheslined him from the back of his head. You better watch out, bud. You better watch out. That could be violent conduct. You just got on the pitch, you sad person. Oh, Jose Mourinho said his biggest achievement of his career was to finish second. Yeah, I mean, listen, man. I know he said that like banter, but I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah, whether I agree with it or not, Ten Hag's going to have to get results too, or he will get sacked at the end of the year. The only reason I'm telling you, the only reason the Glazers will not even consider sacking him, the moment they sack Eric Ten Hag, my God, the fan base, there is nobody to blame anymore. They will go full on for the Glazers after that. Then it's going to get really ugly because the Glazers use the coaches as the shield, dude. They blame Ragnick. Ragnick complained to us, mummy. Ragnick complained to us. Now we won't give him director of football job. Like they're like little children, man. They're 70-year-old men. It's sad. Their little egos get bruised if someone speaks the truth. Solskjaer just protected them and protected them and protected them till he only got sacked. Believe me, they sack him. They sack him, and the targets are going to be very clear. Then moving from that day. What do you think about rumors about Ten Hag wanting Voldemort to come back after his loan? Harry, I'll be honest with you, man. I don't like it. But at the end of the day, what's Harry of all? First of all, welcome back, Harry. It's been a while. Harry is a Barcelona fans, guys. Welcome him from England. Um, what say do we have, Harry? You seen what's been going on with our club? What say do we have? I can look at you in your eyes and tell you I don't want him back. I feel a little sorry for him because he's a stupid kid and he did a really stupid bad thing, but he's also a child. When he did it, like honestly, he was just a child. But that's no excuse. And the only reason I feel bad for him is because he did something really really wrong. And if he didn't do something really really wrong because he was young, he probably would get a pass by a lot of people. But the thing he did was so wrong that even I don't want him back at our club, dude. Like this is the nicest way I can say it, man, without like getting fired up. I know everyone wants to get fired up on it, but it's a sensitive topic. There's no point getting fired up on it because I don't honestly think it's going to even happen. But if it does happen, dude, then Ten Hag has to deal with the consequences of his choices as well. It's as simple as that, dude. These are all big boys. They all want to do big boy things, like make decisions that are borderline illegal and actually are illegal, and stuff like that. And if Ten Hag, after hearing people don't want him at our club, still picks him, then he has to deal with it too, dude. If the big boys want to be big boys, then the big boys have to pull up their pants and take their licks too, dude. And they are going to take their licks. Believe me, it's not going to be a welcome scene when if it actually were to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't want it to happen. But if it happens, believe me, there will be hell, dude. There will be absolute hell. That's just the way it is, dude. That's just the way it is. I'm good. I'm good, Harry. Hopefully you're also good. Good. Jamie, stop spamming, please. Stop spamming. Just United signing on the last day of 2013 2023 is Bruno Fernandes. Bro, if if people like him or not, no, he is our best signing in the post Fergie era. He is the most consistent signing of ours in the post Fergie era. And even Solskjaer, when he finally, when the hush clause went away from his contract, when he said the best signing I made was Bruno Fernandes. Bro, you want to complain about people? No, give him his props, dude. Who signed Bruno Fernandes? Who signed Bruno Fernandes? Let's not. Oh, Bobby Sanchez just almost did a Tim Ream himself. What was that, man? I don't get it. Like, see this again. They almost conceded a goal in such a stupid way. What is this desire to play from the back every single attempt? Ooh, Chelsea the post. And a save by Leno as well. Matson hits the post. Nice shot there. Bro, what is Sanchez doing? Seriously. He almost put this club back in the mud for a moment there. Nice layoff. Good cutback by Gallagher. Matson opens up this boot and unlucky. And it falls straight for Enzo too, but Leno does a really good job to get off his feet really quickly after that reaction of hitting the post. Great save there by Leno. He couldn't do anything about that if it went in though, that's for sure. Agreed, Nathan. I think you've gone around with it the right way. How do you feel about that? Honestly, Harry, I think that is the way to go about it, dude. Because there are people who are like, we should get him back. Our club's in the mud right now. I'm like, bro, I don't care how much in the mud we are, man. We have to stand our ground with things, dude. Some things you have to just die on. It's the cross you gotta just die on. You gotta just die on that hill, bros. Like seriously. So I appreciate the kind words, dude, but I honestly don't think there is any other way to look at it, honestly. It's just part of our circumstances. We already have a shit season. And bringing a person back that we shouldn't bring back is not going to make next season any better. It's just not. There's no guarantee. So why do it? How do I feel about Garrett Asrai? I'm going to be honest with you, Harry. It's a must win, dude. If we don't win, I think Armando Broja is going out. He has scored a goal. He scored a goal in the same number of starts. He has the same number of starts as he has goals, and Nicholas Jackson is already under pressure. You should have actually got, to be fair, Broja should have got a hat trick today. He missed that header just went over the bar, and that in the second minute where Fulham had an absolute howler, and he turns the goalkeeper, but then misses the goal with only defenders in it. So yeah. Yeah, hopefully we get through it. My hot take is Juan Mata is also one of the best signing. The thing is, Harry. I don't think it's a hot take. You know what the problem is with that? The problem is that much like many other players, and to some extent we do it right now. We just can't seem to play those players in their position. Now that can be on purpose, and in many of years of Juan Mata, unfortunately, it was done because we didn't have a right winger, and he was a talented for technical footballer, and keeping him on the bench would be a waste, although he was much worse as a right winger, if I'm being very honest with you. But it's not his fault again, dude. When the coach calls, he comes. That's being a professional, and that's what I think he did. And I think he was since we are talking about nice people, I actually think he's one of the nicest footballers we've had in a long time. He has this newsletter, and he's a very affable person. But at the end of the day, I said it once, I'll say it again now because I don't think you were here in the chat. Football clubs buy players for their football. Unless you're Manchester United, then we buy football players for PR. But most clubs buy footballers for what they don't care if you're a nice person or not. If you're a nice person, lovely jubbly. But as long as you help them win stuff, they don't give a shit. Pardon my French. I really believe that. Crossed by Andres Pereira. Cass is among the best. Yeah, Cass is among the best, dude. But I mean, like, in terms of consistency and the position he has to play, like, easily the best, dude. Manchester United should sign that gem Antonio Silva until United already must Ruben Diaz, John Clare Todibo. Uh, yeah, I mean, that's just two of them. You missed someone else, and I'm sure Disasi. Although I don't know how locked on that was. Benjamin Pavard. Bro, just in terms of players we have missed, let's not even do that, dude. It'll just become a very depressing rest of the watch along. Let's not do that. Can't keep missing out on talents such as Caicedo, Alvarez, and Enzo. Yeah, well, we missed out on that because no one wanted to listen to Ragnick, dude. Let's be honest. Ragnick made all those calls, and they've gone everywhere. Konrad Lemmer went to Bayern Munich as well. Look how well he played against us at right back, dude. He was not the best right back, but he got into the game eventually. Raheem Sterling gets a yellow for kicking the ball away, I guess. Said I couldn't hear. I think Raheem Sterling's complaining because he didn't hear the whistle and kicked the ball away. Not feeling so confident, Harry. Galatasaray will win 2-1. Damn. Bro, we are at home. We can't lose 2-1 to go. I mean, we've already lost 2 home games. I can't even say that anymore. I honest prediction for Real Madrid Napoli. Real Madrid won, Napoli 2, Kvaratskhelia and Osimhen to score. You think so? Don't know, man. They're only playing well in Europe right now, so it's possible. But I think Real Madrid has all this momentum now, dude. They're topping the table as well. Man, that Girona thing was very interesting, huh? While it lasted, I don't know. They might still end up topping it for more weeks, but while it lasted, it was very interesting. So they'll have some momentum, and man, Hoselu again on the score sheets, Told everyone to relax. I told everyone Hoselu will come good. People were like, yeah, but he's not Mbappe. I'm like, bro, who cares where the goals come from as long as the goals come from? I don't care who scores a goal in my team. I don't care if Malasia elbows it into the goal, dude. Like, as long as you win the games, who cares at the end of the day? But yeah, am I the only one who thinks Caicedo is a bit overhyped? I don't think so. I don't think you're the only one, Jayesh. I think he's a good player. I think if we bought him for 4 million, people would have really rated him a lot. But now because he has a 100 million price tag on his head, people don't. We were offered 4 million for him, and Brighton paid. Sorry, not 4 million. 2 million? 2 million pounds, I think. Now the thing is the price tag, Jayesh. At 2 million pounds, believe me, you would take Moses Caicedo. I don't know if you'd play him or not, but even you would take him based on the talent skills. Even on that season at Brighton alone, you would have taken him. Probably wouldn't replace him with anyone, but for the price, you'd think he's a steal because Brighton got him for 2 million. Now it's a different story, of course. Chelsea's two young players will be good 4 to 6 years. Yeah, bro, if they don't have Pochettino does not have even 2 years, dude. Mark my words. They got to come good now, or Pochettino just gets sacked. That's about it. Manchester United signed Rafael Varane, Casemiro for PR. They definitely signed Casemiro for PR because Casemiro was completely unexpected. Varane, I don't know. There are murmurings that Varane was not anyway going to be in Ancelotti's plans in terms of starting a game. Oh, nutmeg Sterling. Matson cuts it back. Sterling. That was a nice pass to Matson, but Matson didn't think he was going to get it through the legs. Um, yeah, the Casemiro one, I think a lot of people feel it was PR because at that point of time, the United fans were protesting and it was getting really ugly. Next thing you know, back to back weeks, we get two signings, two Brazilian signings. Yeah, definitely something to it. Can't deny that. But I think Rafael Varane was a little bit of a different story. Obviously, cannot confirm that because no one's honestly going to tell us the truth. But there was some murmurings that he was not going to get a lot of starting time under Ancelotti for whatever reason. So I think he just said, "Okay, man, I'll also, I'll head out. I've done everything I needed to here. I've also won a World Cup." So Rafael Varane's completed football. I mean, he didn't win the Euros, but if I'm being honest, I don't think he's going to complain much about that. So, so yeah, he's kind of completed football. He's completed domestic football. So, and he's won a World Cup. So, Gallagher with the skip. Matson on the left hand side. Need to get Inacio, Tapsoba, and Todibo. We will be good. Two centre backs, I don't see us getting, Rajat. We're going to have to sell if we're going to get two centre backs. Because Maguire, I think, is going to go and Evans is not going to get renewed. That's two centre backs. So we'll have Lindelof, Martinez, and Varane. And I think Fish or Bennett will one of them will at least be kept next year. So we don't have this issue. And I think we're only going to buy one defender, one centre back. Could be wrong, but that's what I think is going to happen. United also missed a chance to Julian Alvarez. Agnick suggested him. Yes, Ragnick did suggest that as well. Yeah, dude, we have missed out on a lot of players due to our pride. And people say you get the money. What are you all complaining about? Bro, Alvarez was signed for like 17 million. Caicedo for 2. They didn't sign Caicedo because quote unquote, we don't like to do our business in the winter transfer window. Like, okay, man. Okay. And people think we are well run just because we have spent money over the years. Well, I don't know how to tell people this, right? News flash. What we have spent in the last 10 years, Chelsea spent in the last 18 months. So if you think our owners actually back us up, well then, I don't know what to tell you people. 18 months, they have paid the same amount we have paid in 10 years. You heard that right, guys. 10 years. But if you say that to people, they'll be like, still you got a billion. I'm like, yeah, but if you don't spend the billion correctly, does it mean anything? That's like me putting a million pounds, putting gasoline on £1 million because I want to see how high a fire £1 million can create. That's not a good use of your money, is it? You want to do things for shits and giggles instead of investing it properly. Barcelona again for favorites to win La Liga this season. Yeah, probably. Cass has the right mentality. Exactly. That's what he typed, right? That's what he told the agent when he saw the Manchester Derby loss. Yeah. It's the right mentality. That's a very important word. Vinicius, Heads straight to Sanchez. Chelsea are gonna creep over the line, it looks like, at this rate. We need to drop Rashford, maybe give Palestri a game. Palestri, Garnacho, Hoyland should start. Even Martial, I wouldn't mind. Like complete swap of the front three would be fine with me even. He also signed Fede Valverde for 5 million from Uruguayan league after playing for Castilla and several Real Sociedad. He's come back. Yeah, man. Listen, if you do scouting well enough, things will work out. Lukic coming on for Andres Pereira. He's not had the best of games this week. Speaking of players that have made a comeback in their career, Andres Pereira, no one even wanted to take on loan. We had to loan him to a Brazilian team. And as a free agent, he's a starter at Fulham. It just goes to show you that people play Manchester United differently than they play other teams or like big clubs compared to other clubs. Andres Pereira gets a start every single game he was fit for since he's come to Fulham. And we thought he wasn't good enough. And he probably wasn't good enough for Manchester United, but still, it just goes to show you. No one wanted to take him on loan, give him a chance. A Brazilian team did. He does so well there that Fulham say, okay, we'll sign you. Becomes a starter for the team. And yeah, you can say, yeah, it's Fulham, but Fulham finished top 10 last season. And they had they had a very good season last year. They were giving a lot of big teams trouble as well. So, all in all, if you look at it on an overall sense of view, I think Andres Pereira's really turned it around for himself, honestly. Valverde reminds me of Steven Gerrard. Favorite chips brand, and would you eat hot prawns and butter? So I don't like seafood, dude. Favorite chip brand, I don't think you can go wrong with a little Doritos, dude. Yeah, don't think Doritos is decent. Pringles are also nice, man. Depends on what you like. Flavor wise, I think Doritos is quite nice. Don't know if I can eat it every day, but it's pretty nice. Even Lay's, the blue Lay's, is my childhood favorite. Magic Masala is my childhood favorite. It can get really spicy though, dude, if you're not used to it. Like, I'd imagine foreigners probably find that very uncomfortable to eat that. It's really, really packed with flavor. I've seen Portugal players in under 21 euros. They are amazing, really very good, talented players are coming from Portugal. Well, listen, no offense, dude, but Martinez is going to waste all of them. He's actually worse than Santos. Me and Suraj were talking about this. Suraj is like, this guy is worse than Santos. And I told him, you know what, dude, I don't have anything nice to say about that old coach. Go! Oh no, how? Oh my god, how did he miss that? Oh my god, how did he miss that? What a ball. Dude, why would you hit it straight at a goalkeeper, man? Like, what logic is that? Aim it somewhere at least. Straight at the goalkeeper, Topo. Bro, you had time to put your foot through it too. He just came on the pitch, Lukic. Ah, that's bad, man. That's bad. Plays the goat's chips. Yep. Christensen did a good comeback after coming to Barca. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, he was heavily falling out of favor with Chelsea too. I mean, partly that is obviously his fault. It's not like he was playing well, but yeah, so absolutely. I mean, you want to talk about a comeback? What about Romeo, dude, from Southampton, which is now relegated to Barcelona? Yeah. I think a couple of weeks, Rajat. Serge Reguilon. Yeah. I think a couple of weeks. I'm not sure though. Fulham need to sign as bad as they are. Ali or yeah, Jay Lings. What is Jesse Lingard doing? Is he a free agent right now? Uncle Chips is one of the goats. Yeah, but dude, which Uncle Chips? The green one, the lemon one. The lemon one was nice. Real Madrid are known for signing big players. Galactic recently in 5 years we have started signing young players and doing scouting. Yeah, but dude, this year y'all were like throwing money at everyone, dude. Last 2 years, Chouameni, Kamavinga. I don't know whatever y'all were going to pay for Mbappe, which I actually don't want to know because I'd be scratching my head. But yeah, yeah. But recently they have got into the other leagues, South America in particular. They have done that scouting, which is much better, I think. But the thing is, you have a foreign player quota, no? That's the problem. Do women's volleyball or beach volleyball watch along? Will YouTube flag it? Haha. Romeo has been pretty good. I mean, all things considered, you would say Romeo quite literally a worthless player because there's no market value for a player like him. And look at how he's turned his career around. Right, just have to have the right opportunities, man. And then we have players there who don't take any of the opportunities they have. They want to play FIFA and show up late to work, bro. And then people go, "Oh, Ten Hag shouldn't have said in public, bro. Be a man, dude. If someone says your shit, no, you prove them wrong. If you care so much, otherwise, be quiet and sit down, dude. Dude, in school, when people told us we were bad at something, no, we would try to prove them wrong, or we wouldn't care. What does Jaden Sancho do? He fucking puts out a letter, dude. Wah 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 wah. Scapegoat. Come on, man. This is professional football, dude. This is not the friends business. I don't understand. For some reason, everyone thinks Jaden Sancho thinks he has a bunch of friends at the club or something. They have no reality, dude. There's no perception. It's all perception. There is no reality for footballers. They live in such a big bubble. Like if you hear that talk about Dele Ali, it's the best example. They live in such a bubble until they realize that it's an illusion. Their life is an illusion, and they are where they are because they are popular, not because people like them and stuff. And then when that reality kicks in, bro, they hit all time lows, and I feel bad for them because they don't have anyone that grounds them at all. They don't have anyone that grounds them. And then that's what happens in the end. The next thing you know, you're on some real crap. Your career is going to hell. They don't have any perception, or they don't have any idea of reality, dude. Oh, I would take a Raho. Do not take everything personally. Exactly, bro. He's just ruining his own career of being a diva right now. Right now, he's Diva Sancho, dude. He's not Jaden Sancho. These people think they're in the feelings business, bro. I don't get it. I'm waiting for Arda Güler debut. He's injured again for a couple of weeks, maybe months. Yeah, that's another thing, dude. Why are they rushing the kids back, dude? Arda Güler was fit, and then like what hours later he was injured, right after the press conference or something. I'm like, just dude, you have enough midfielders. Just slowly bring them on, man. They're young. It's a very important time in their life. Their body is changing. Their bones are growing. They have to develop into their body. You can't just you can't just bring rush people back, or because they say they're ready, bring them back in, dude. Just got injured again, man. That's not good. He has plenty of years to be a Real Madrid player, dude. But if he keeps injuring himself, he's going to have zero. Signing young players, money don't matter unless he's Jude Bellingham. I don't think Barca will sell either of them, bro. I would have loved Arao. I don't honestly. I don't know why, but I don't really rate Kunde. I don't know what is it about him. I can't like pinpoint it. Maybe I don't watch enough Barcelona. Although we did play them two legs, so you can take that for whatever you'd like. But man, I would want Araujo, dude. For me, Araujo, I don't or nothing. I prefer nothing. I would happily take Araujo or just go somewhere else and buy a defender. About 6 minutes left of game. Kunde is just really solid in every department. Yeah, no, I don't. It's not like I don't like him. It's just more like, you know what? I'm not going to lie, dude. It has something. It probably has something to do with the transfer window thing again. But honestly, I prefer Araujo anyway. Like, if it was really up to me, I would take Pedri, Araujo. That's about it, man. Not that I wouldn't take other players, but that's who I would take if I had an option. Pedri or Araujo. Yeah. I said 1v1 defending. Can you imagine, dude? Wan Bissaka and Araujo on the same side. Oh, that would be fun. That would be a fun watch. Okay, Jamie Vardy, please don't make me block you, buddy. I told you this last time, Evan. Just relax, please. Just relax. Let's talk about football or talk about general stuff. Please, no attacks on the subscribers. I don't want to block anyone, man. But I just don't want to. So please don't make me. Need Ignacio Tapsoba or Todibo? Well, bro, I don't even. You know what? I take anyone. But quite honestly, I would prefer what everyone else says. I would prefer Silva, Antonio Silva. Araujo gives me vibes of Sergio Ramos. He's a captain material, can fight for his teammates and club. Yeah, that's probably a little bit something to do with the fact that he's South American. Yeah, yeah. Take all that. No, bro. I'm being serious. If you went Nathan, pick one player. I would take Araujo or Pedri. And if you went Nathan, take two players. I'm like, you know what, dude? I'm good. I got the player I want. I'm not trying to be greedy. That's it. Like if I had to pick one, I wouldn't even go, oh man, I want to pick two players. Please, can I have to? No, 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 no. I know exactly the player I want. And if you didn't sign Araujo, it would be Pedri. And if Pedri and Araujo weren't in your team, believe me, I would say I'll just go to another club and buy a cheaper talent. You know, honestly. And it's not because I don't rate anyone in Barcelona. It's just that I really like those players. So if I were to buy or get or whatever, however, it would be these players or nothing. I'm okay with nothing. I learned my lesson, unlike the Glazers. You know, throwing money at things after delay tactics is a Glazer thing. I like to make decisions very quickly. Have you seen a Raw against Winnie? He's just unbelievable. It's not even about that, dude. It's about style of play. It's about it's this is the thing like people do, right? Have you seen them against the best players? It's not even about that for me. It's about what he brings to the table. Yeah, he could be doing that to Vinicius. He could be doing that to Solly March. It makes no difference to me. I want to see him do it. That's it. Like every game he does it, I'm happy. Whether he does it to Solly March or he does it to Vinicius Junior, because that's how you have to look at it now. You have to look at it as, does he do the job? If he does the job, no, then it doesn't matter. uh, some things are very straightforward in life that only human beings can manage to complicate. So yeah, so for me it would be Pedri or Arao. Whereas I just probably go to the Portuguese league and do some madness over there, and at least get a lot more players for the money. Don't know how good they'll be, but I'd get at least more players. United should do scout sign young players from Portuguese league. Oh, didn't even see bang bang type that in. Yes, Portuguese league sounds like a good idea. League One, South America, very low price. Yeah, when he destroys everyone except Walker and Arau. I know people will laugh at me, but I think he would have a tough time against Wan Bissaka too. If I'm being honest, that doesn't mean he won't beat him, but I think he would have a tough time against Wan Bissaka as well. Bro, when Wan Bissaka switched on, no, believe me, man. Believe me, he can literally pocket anyone in football. I really believe that. Now, overall play, that's a different thing. That's completely different thing. But like to stay on someone, I'd back him. Vinicius Junior is exceptional left wing. He would start in most. He start in all the teams, dude. See, the only people who say they wouldn't pick Vinicius Junior, right, are the people that don't want to replace their own players in their team because they have an emotional attachment to them because they are their players. But actually, he would start in everybody's team. Let's be honest. Who is a player that you would pick over Vinicius Junior on the left wing? Only Mbappe if he plays on the left wing. Only Mbappe. Who else? No one else. And even then, if he played for PSG, they probably would both be in the team anyway. So it wouldn't even be a replacement, really, if you think about it. If we have a proper number nine, even Arao can't do anything. Vinny will rip apart. But see that you all are talking bang bang, but you're talking about the head to head, right? If Real Madrid lose other games and Barcelona don't lose those games, they win the league, na? That's the thing. That's what happens in the end. Like for example, no, everyone was celebrating a City's loss this week, right? But at the end of the day, next week those same teams that celebrated City and United's loss, they might lose, and then City regains the lead. So that's what I'm saying. It's like head to head is a fun way of looking at it. But then overall, if Barcelona concede more, win more, they will win the league. Even if Vinicius Junior has Arao on toast home and away, if they still win more games than you at the end of the season, they win the league, dude. That's the thing. I understand how important the Clasico is to a Madrid and Barcelona fan, but at the end of the day, y'all are doing this to win the titles, right? And if let's say Real Madrid do the home and away win over Barca, but Barca don't lose like 3 games for the rest of the league, you know. But yeah, that's true, man. A number nine is definitely, although I'll still say it. I'll say it. I think Hoselu is uh, a great makeshift number nine. I don't know who y'all are gonna get next season, but I think he's a very good makeshift number nine. Chelsea got this win in the bag. Oh wait, they don't have goal of the month. This is the new month. I just realized that. Ha! This is October. They only have one goal last month. Apologies. Would you pick Vinny over Kylian Mbappe in your team? No, bro. I would pick Vinny because I don't like what Mbappe has done either, dude. I have to be even-handed. If I don't like what Kunde has done and I don't like what Rafinha did, then I have to also say that's why I don't have a problem with De Jong, by the way. And I also have to say that I would not want him. I actually don't want. Someone asked me, "Would you take Mbappe at United?" I'm like, no, bro. We have enough divas in our locker room. We don't need any more, please. We have enough problems going on. We don't need a $100 million, £100 million problem added on top of that. That doesn't seem like a smart thing to do for us, personally. I disagree. When he was getting manhandled when Benzema was at Madrid, no? Well, the only competition for the guy left wing from any angle is that guy. Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah. Kyle Walker handled winning junior because we have no proper number nine. Same also for Rao. Jayesh, completely agree. Yeah. Madrid need to get Osimhen, Haaland, or Mbappe. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Kylian Mbappe has Mino Raiola's whatever, the next in command, Mino Raiola's agency. Now, what we have learned from Mino Raiola from our personal experiences is that Mino Raiola loves a buyout clause. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there is a buyout clause for Erling Haaland, but I think it only comes into activity in 2025. Now, I cannot confirm this because I don't follow City, but because I know how Mino Raiola is, I'm pretty sure 2025 they have a Mazri have a buyout clause. Pretty sure. Noni Madueke is coming on. I'm not really sure for what. There's like 30 seconds left. What is Noni Madueke coming on for? I don't even understand this, but okay. There's literally 30 seconds left of extra time. Odd. Like ketchup chips, this shit. Just realized that this is October. These don't count for September goal of the month. Enzo's come out. Matos is coming on, and don't know who that is, but maybe it's his debut. And Noni Madueke is coming on for, I don't know. Honestly, don't even understand why he's coming on the pitch, but he's coming on the pitch. They're just wasting more time. Caicedo, I guess. I think Caicedo's coming off. Bro, is he okay? I don't think he's okay, man. He's not wanting to get off the pitch. Ooh, ooh. Oh, he's in bad shape, huh? Oh, look at his leg is fully strapped. I didn't notice that. Oh boy. That's 100 million problem you're gonna have to deal with now. Walking gingerly. Not good. I'm already ready for Mbappe to Real Madrid news rumors in January because Kylian Mbappe will be available to negotiate to other clubs. Bro, listen, if he comes, no, and like everyone celebrates, I'll be like, bro, what is it with you people? Like, have some pride, man. I get it. I get it. It's a very important signing for Real Madrid, but still, dude, after what he's done and people like dance, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Mixed feelings for me, but it's not my club, dude. So, however people feel, it's fine. I don't know, but dude, if he comes to Real Madrid after all the crap he's done, no, you have to question him personally. Bang bang, bro. Benzema started in that 4-0 thrashing on City. Alright, this game's pretty much over, I'm sure now. Oh no. Alex Iwobi gave a hospital pass there. I don't know what Alex Iwobi was thinking there. I think if Mbappe still don't want to come to Madrid, we should sign Julian Alvarez instead of Erling Haaland from City. Then other options is Osimhen, but he's injury prone. Yeah, but I think you might get Osimhen on a discount, dude, after what Napoli's nonsense. Apparently, he's looking to sue the club up. That's interesting, right? He wants to sue the club he's currently playing for. I wonder how that works legally speaking. That would be a very awkward conversation, and every time he plays a home game will be very awkward. But Julian Alvarez, you know what, man? If he wants game time, possible, very possible. Because if I'm not mistaken, 2025 will be the buyout clause for Erling Haaland. There we go. Chelsea starts off October with a win. Although this is technically from the prior game week, Chelsea have started off the month of October with a win. 2-0. It looked like they were going to concede more, but Fulham were going to concede more, but they pulled it back relatively speaking. Excuse me. Why couldn't we get Højlund and Benzema? I mean, I think Saudi paid a lot more money for him. Rajat, I'm gonna guess. We didn't have money to buy Amrabat, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna guess that's the reason. And Benzema should get banked, dude. Should get banked. He deserves a good pay before he retires. Imagine if Real Madrid and Hostelu win the UCL, bro. I'm gonna tell everyone. I told you guys. Told you guys he's gonna do it. United should sell Rashford to PSG and sign Kvaratskhelia for left wing. He'll be the best left winger in Premier League. I'm not that convinced by Madrid this season, to be honest. Yeah, well, most of their wins weren't convincing, Joyesh, but you know, league leaders Girona, whatever you think of that, at least, very resounding win, man. Last game, you know, you always go by your last game. That's how sports works normally. The last game is a resounding win. So we have to see if the momentum continues for Madrid, Napoli, and next week, and then into the international break. No, they need someone other than Osulu to be on. Of course, Rajat, they do need one. But I think, like I've said it time and time again, I think Hosulu is a very good makeshift number nine. He had a fantastic season last year all things considered, and I think he will do well. And I think for what he has got and what he has done so far, I think he's been quite a clutch player, man. Maybe not every game, but I think he's come clutch a couple of times at least for Real Madrid. So you got to take that into account as well. But yeah, all right, guys, I'm going to be back here in less than a day. So I will catch you for tomorrow's match. There's no point dragging it out because in about 22 hours, we're going live again for Galatasaray United. Rajat, Bang Bang, and Jayesh, thank you so much for keeping me company. I shall see you guys tomorrow. And I really pray we get a win, because if we don't get a win, I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest. And they lost to Atletico 3-1 and lost preseason Clasico 3-0. I need to see them do well against big teams. Yeah, of course, Jayesh. But it's like I said, the same thing applies for Barcelona, right? Like if you beat the big teams and then lose to the smaller teams, you still lose the league. So if they're beating the smaller teams, but get a point here and there in the derby matches, then they at the end of the season they could still win the league. But yeah, I hear what you're saying, of course. Julian Sarvel, perfect CF for Real Madrid, similar to Benzema. Bro, he'll be a lot cheaper than Haaland even. So yeah. Plus he's a utility player. You can play him on the wing as well, so that's good. Yes, absolutely, Rajat. Thank you for joining me. Thank you guys for joining me. And I shall see you tomorrow. And hopefully we kick off our CL campaign with a win, because let's be honest, we need it desperately. It's talking about the UCL. Oh yeah, well we're gonna see it. We're gonna see this week, Jayesh, as well. We're gonna see they're gonna eventually, even if they get through the group, they're gonna have to play big teams at the very beginning. So yeah, absolutely. Barcelona can beat Real Madrid, but they can't. Okay, big teams. We'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens. There's just one game of the Champions League's up yet, so let's see what happens. Yes. See you, Jayesh. See you, Rajat, and see you, Bang Bang. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, we get a win. Take care, guys, and good night.